All right, we ask everybody these questions. So
Okay.
But no pressure.
Okay.
If you could live life as any character in any book, show, or movie, who would it be?
Okay. I wouldn't like to live. Okay. Can I pick? Okay.
Give
You
us
can do
five.
however
Yeah.
you want. If you want multiple, you can pick multiple.
Sorry. This is I'm not
Should we
good
come
at
back to it?
Wait, let's come back to it. Well, you know what I immediately think of is like I think of like weird, interesting lives, and I'm like it'd be fun to like live like that because I can't. Have you ever read that book, My Year of Rest and Relaxation?
No.
The main character is just the most. Is just the weirdest, most awful person, but you like can't put the book down. And I've always thought it'd be a cool movie, but like there's something about like sometimes I'm like. There's something about that I was like, I'd like to like experience this like way of living or something. She's just kind of, she works at this like art studio and basically it's about her falling asleep. And I just want a lot of rest.
Yes.
That's what
I would like to sleep through
After
my life.
watching our movie, I get it. I get it.
No, I don't know why that came to mind, but that's where it came to mind. I don't know if
But like you said, that's true. Like wanting to live in different experiences, like too, is an interesting way to go.
Like exploring a different.
Ooh, she should read Addie LaRue.
Oh.
Addie
She's
LaRue.
obsessed with this book called The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and she
Are
gets
you
to
a
live
reader?
lots of lives.
Yeah.
Oh, it is so good. It is so good.
All right, cool.
And then after you read it, listen to our book club episode where we talk about it quite a bit extensively.
It's a long read, but
It is. The audiobook's great too. I think I did it at double time just to get through it because it's long, but
it's like a 16-hour.
It's a little not slow. The beginning's great. In the middle, you're kind of like, okay, like it's almost repeating.
Yeah.
But it really pays off well.
Oh, nice.
Definitely
well.
highly recommended. If you had to pick a genre to describe your life, what would it be? Adventure, romance,
No,
horror.
I know. Yeah, maybe like I want to say coming of age.
There you go. That's a good
like
all-around
I'm
answer.
constantly, yeah. I feel like even as I get older, I'm sort of like, oh, now this is a new chapter. Now I'm really,
Blossoming.
yeah, coming of age, different
like that
chapters
one.
of that. Yeah,
That's a good one. If you could choose any actor or actress to play you in your life story, who would you pick? Well, I kept calling you Candace on set.
I know it seems like she should
Candace
play me.
King, but you guys are the same age, like exactly the same age.
Yeah, and then someone was saying
it's
like
crazy.
we even have tattoos at the
You
exact
do.
same place.
That's kind of strange,
And that,
actually.
Yeah.
You guys do favor each other.
They're very similar in a lot of ways. and
Lots.
Yeah. It freaked me out a little bit.
Is she into music and stuff too?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
Oh,
She lives here.
Yeah, she can sing.
She was married to a musician.
yeah. So
But,
it seems like she should play me.
I know.
Or like I think of
McKenna Grace.
yeah.
McKenna. I just love McKenna.
I do too.
Sweetheart. That little thing.
See, I see she's way older than you, but like Kate Blanchett, like
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, but you gotta find. But you gotta
Like,
find
once
like
I'm
Claire
older.
Danes.
Oh my God, Claire Danes. Yeah, would be great. I actually, I loved My So-Called Life. Like, and when I was a kid and like wanting to be an actor, I remember like loving her performance in My So-Called Life. And you know how there was all these like stops and she'd be like how she would talk made me feel, I don't know, seen.
Yeah.
Not that I talked like that, but I just, the way that she'd like think before she talked about things, or like even Dawson's Creek didn't really do it, but they did a similar thing where they sort of analyzed the moves that they were making before they'd make them. And I think that I really liked that. But yeah, I love Claire
Michelle
Danes.
Williams.
Michelle Williams is so good too. Yeah. Yeah.
In your opinion, what's the best TV theme song?
DuckTales. Yeah. Yeah, I actually recorded that as a kid because I was really into, just acting out things I saw on TV. So I would record DuckTales, memorize it, and then perform it.
Oh,
so
wow.
I feel like that was one that...
In front of the family, like Thanksgiving Day?
Yeah. Also, I liked Step by Step.
Oh, yeah.
Was a good one.
I don't know that one.
Step by step, day by
A
day.
day.
Yeah.
And
then Full House, of course.
You guys are the
has-
same age. You guys are 9 years younger than me. So that show was a little. Well, I think it was on when I was on TV, so I never watched TV back then.
I can't remember all the something better the second time around.
What's the hardest part of your job? Night shoots in the rain, waiting for lightning.
I think the hardest part is, I mean, this is probably true for a lot of jobs, but like, there are aspects that you have to, like, you can't control, like, you can't shape or control. Like, it goes a lot on faith and trust. Like, you probably know this, like, as far as like, ooh, what's the next thing you want to do? And you have some choice, but you also, it's collaborative. I mean, it has to fit into someone's bigger picture. Yeah. So no matter how much you try to shape, you kind of have to just
go with the flow.
Yeah. In some ways, though, that can be also like, it can also teach you, though, things about, I guess, ego and trying to control.
Yeah.
So it also can teach you a lot, I think, about just being like, about trust.
Well, I think the thing with actors, musicians, artists in general is you get really good at rejection.
Yes.
So the ones that stick it out are the ones that are good at rejection, accepting rejection.
And I've even said that now at this point, like now, even if I'm like saying, hey, I'd like to do this, or do you, it's like, I don't really, what are you going to say? No?
Yeah.
like, what's the word?
I can take it. Come on.
If I talk to other people and I'm like, oh, just go for it, do this, it's like, oh, well, like the idea of like someone being like, no, is sort of like, okay. Like,
Yeah.
right, next thing, you know what I mean? Not that it doesn't still like affect me in a really, especially if it's like a project I really wanted or
certain things,
something
right?
like
Yeah.
certain things, it still really affects me. But I guess the idea that no has something to do with my actual worth.
You kind of just like flip the track, like the way like a train will be on one track,
Yes.
and you like, and they pull that handle or whatever, that lever, and like it literally, you change tracks, like.
Yes.
You're sort of like, okay, new direction.
Yeah, and you get good at it, but it does sometimes still probably
Certain things sting.
Certain things still, or like, you know, I mean, yeah, I'll still have my moments where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna be sad about that one for a while.